Hello folks, back to talking about tool breakage and such. A couple of suggestions here. Inspect your tools, take a look at them, and scrutinize them very closely, because that has an effect on the bottom line. How well those tools perform, the quality of the product that they make, and basically your ultimate costs. So what I would suggest is fix or replace tools with twisted or mangled tangs. We're talking about this portion on your drill bits or other such tools. Look at that tang. If that thing is twisted, bent, mangled, or completely obliterated, then that means something happened to that tool and I'd replace it. It's compromised. Okay, next thing, inspect the taper, looking for numerous nicks and dings. That's along the mating surfaces right here, along the, around the entire diameter there. Check it out, look at it, make sure it looks good, feels good. Now sometimes you can fix those a little bit if you take a hard stone like an India stone or Arkansas stone and you rub it across the taper there long ways like this and rotate it around. You can also put it in a lathe and spin it and go that way. Buffing it on a wheel, hitting it with a wire brush, sanding it, those do not work. And the reason is very simple, is because those are flexible surfaces that will just ride over the nicks and the dings and just polish them without actually removing them. You need something hard and solid, like a very fine-tooth file, or what I recommend, a stone. And you can dress that out a little bit and extend the life a little bit by cleaning it up like that, okay? The other thing is look for scoring and galling. What am I talking about there? I've seen plenty of tools with scoring on them where there's rings that are gouged into the mating taper here in various places. That's scoring. Some chip or some piece of material, some cat litter for all I know, got in there and the tool spun, and that's probably part of the cause of it, and scored the diameter all the way around. That is not good. Also look for galling. That's where a lot of times it happens with scoring, where metal is rolled up on top of it, and because of the forces and the heat involved, actually gets kind of cold welded right onto your mating surface there, and it's actually built up. So when you put that into your spindle, you got that lump of galled up material there. It's not going to seat properly, and it's going to cause your drill to wiggle like that. So get rid of the galling. Using a stone is a good way to do that, but sometimes it's too far gone and you've just got to replace it. Of late, I've noticed a lot of tools that come in from our suppliers that are poorly manufactured right out of the box. The things are garbage from day one. And it's a bit disappointing because tools are expensive. But one of the things I've noticed in particular is that, especially on larger diameter drills, the taper here will be so poorly ground that that drill is not, it's already compromised. What I've seen in particular where they're faceted, where there's actually like flat spots all the way around. And if you've got a good eye, you'll spot it. You know, wipe it off the rag, have a look at it. But you can also find a lot of times by rotating it between your fingers like this, and you'll feel that your fingers going whoop, 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 whoop. Those are facets, and it's because they had a very poor setup when they ground that taper on there. It might look pretty, but if you feel that, then you know that there's something wrong with it. I'd replace it. I'd actually send it back to the manufacturer and say, we're going to buy something of better quality next time. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a great day.